It was a dark and stormy night. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm enjoying October.
Honestly, it's a vibe. It's so dark now, and we only have one cinnamon candle on.
Which I love. It smells so good.
Spirits can come.
Stop.
It's cozy.
Stop. I didn't say all of that. No, we're watching what? American Horror Story.
Yes, Coven.
Coven, yes.
It's so funny because, like, I don't know what's gonna happen, and you, like, roughly know.
Yeah, you were super sad over a character.
Yeah.
And I was like, girl, relax.
But you didn't say that.
No, of course I didn't.
Anyway, moving on.
So we had our first episode where we talked about all the costumes in the films. But tonight, we talk about the ghosts. Do you believe in ghosts?
I feel like, life is very complex. So I wouldn't be surprised.
Do you think we have any spirits in our house?
If we do, they are very good behaved. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell you a story about a lady who haunted a house. Are you excited?
Yes.
Well, I'm Leon.
And I'm Darek. And
this...
What do you want to say?
No, that's when the theme song comes in.
Like the conversation.
Yeah. My God, girl.
No, but like...
We've only been doing this for 4 episodes.
But no, doesn't it go like, and enjoy the conversation?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm so wrong. I'm cutting this.
Can you say it louder for the people in the back?
The conversation. It's a celebration. Game confusion's what we do. Nothing left to lose. It's a party when it's just me and you. A sensation. So tonight we're telling ghost stories.
We are.
Are you excited for this?
I feel like you're more excited than I am.
Why, girl?
Girl,
I love a ghost.
I love them too. They will not hurt me.
No, I just love a good I died in 1791 and I'm still here. You know?
Yeah.
I love a good, like, something's in the attic.
I know you do. We all know.
So, our first story comes from Reddit user Human Foie Gras.
Human foie gras.
I don't know how to say it. I hope I'm saying it right. And it's called You Hear Her Too. The house I grew up in was haunted. At least, I'm pretty sure it was. From my bedroom, I could see straight down the hallway, through the living room, all the way to my parents' bedroom door on the other side. And late at night, when everyone was asleep, I'd hear it. Slow, steady footsteps. Someone pacing circles in the living room. We didn't have pets. The floor...
Okay. I'm sorry. We did it.
Girl, I'm trying to set a mood here.
Okay, let's go back.
We didn't have pets. Oh. The floors creaked with every step, and these were definitely footsteps. I'd stared down that hallway, holding my breath, waiting to see something. But I never did. Just the sound of pacing back and forth, back and forth, like someone guarding. I never told anyone. I didn't want my family to think I was losing it. Eventually, I moved out.
Stop! I'm sorry, we need to get this. I cannot interrupt you so many times, but like, I don't want my family to think I'm losing it. So I moved out. I'm like, well, girl, as you should.
Stop interrupting my story! Eventually, I moved out. Went to college, started my life. Years later, after I graduated, I hit a rough patch. My parents had bought a new house, and the old one was sitting empty. They offered to let me stay there for a while, and I said, no thanks. My mom asked why, and I hesitated, but then I told her, I don't want to move in because I think that old house is haunted. My mom froze. She turned and looked right at me and said, you hear her too? Turns out, she'd been hearing the same footsteps for years. And just like me, she never said a word.
Oh my god. Creepy.
Footsteps are kind of creepy.
But no, you know what? I mean, I am very proud of this main character. That they, heard it, moved out. Easy. Like, horror movie would be finished. But then she talks about this with her mother, who heard this as well. And she's like, do you want to live there? Like, what do you mean? And then like, you hear her too? Bitch, if you heard her as well, why are you asking me to move there?
Not the mother setting her up.
Yeah, she wanted to get rid of her.
No, stop.
She was like, kids, I'm not spending more pennies for your study. That's what she said.
What? What does that mean?
She didn't want to spend any more money on her university, even though she graduated. Maybe she wanted to do masters. That would be even more money. And she was like, honey, I'm broke. And she was like, but mom, I want to do masters.
I love this.
And she had a solution. Go back to the haunted house, bitch.
I love that. Shall we move on to our next story?
Yes, let's see. Not, I don't want to see. Let's hear.
Let's hear. This story is called The Lady in White. My grandmother's house had a finished basement that none of us liked to be in. It wasn't just creepy, it felt occupied. I was the youngest of 4, so I really didn't understand what was going on at the time. But my oldest sister and 2 brothers used to talk about someone they called the Lady in White. They swore she lived in the basement, and only the basement. I thought they were just trying to scare me. Classic older sibling stuff. But they weren't joking. They tell me things like, if it gets cold down there, leave. Don't wait. Never do laundry at night. Don't look in the mirror by the furnace. At first, I ignored it. But even as a little kid, I could feel it. Every time I opened that basement door, walked down those steps, whether it was morning or night, the air felt wrong. Heavier, still, and cold. I never saw anything myself, not really, but my older siblings did. They said, Sometimes, late at night, they wake up and hear the basement steps creaking, even when no one was down there. Other times, they go downstairs and catch a glimpse of something, just a shimmer of white near the wall or by the old mirror. Always a woman, always in white, always silent. They never said she was scary, just watching. Eventually, we asked my grandmother about it. We expected her to laugh or tell us to stop being dramatic. Instead, she went quiet. Then she said, "You don't need to be afraid of her. She was family." Turns out, the lady in white was our great-great-grandmother. She had lived in that house before any of us. She died there too. My grandmother never made a big deal about it. She just said, "She doesn't bother anyone. She just stays downstairs." And she was right. No one ever saw the lady in white anywhere else, just the basement. These days, when I visit my grandmother, I still get a chill when I pass that door. Still feel eyes sometimes watching from the shadows below. But now, I know who she is, and maybe she's just watching over us.
Hi. You know what? But this is a very nice example of a well-behaved ghost.
You'd be okay with that living with us?
I don't think me being okay is the right term for it. But I'd rather have that over a ghost who's just crazy and all over the place everywhere.
Well, I have a confession. That is actually my story.
Is it?
Yes. That's me and my three siblings. And my grandmother's house had a spirit in the basement.
Where was this?
This is when she lived in Ohio. And when I was growing up, my siblings would always talk about the lady in white, the lady in white. And I was like, girl, what is happening? Who's this white lady?
And all of them saw her.
Yeah, they always talked about the lady in white. And it was just like a thing. And my grandmother had like this creepy portrait. You know those like super old like pictures of people from like the early 1900s, whatever.
Yeah.
She had one and she was dressed in white, all white, like a silk white dress. And that was who was in our basement.
But
Yeah, it was creepy times.
how long have you been living there?
So we lived there, I think I was in like the 3rd grade, and we lived there for like a year. But we would always like visit my grandmother also during the summers and like kind of stay, do sleepovers and stuff. So yeah, it was quite a period
Yeah.
with the lady in white. I was so scared of that basement. Like, it was creepy.
Wow.
It was very creepy.
Okay. Are you okay now?
Oh yeah, girl, I'm chilling.
Okay, cool.
This next story comes from Reddit user Extreme Liberian 93.
Oh. Thanks for your service.
Thanks for reading. Okay.
Besos to our favorite librarian in the world.
Oh. My childhood house was haunted. The man who built that house also died in that house. We were the second family to live there after his death. I have 2 quick stories that still creep me out to this day. We had just moved in at the beginning of my 2nd grade school year. I got the upstairs bedroom, which was pretty big, and I had a long, extended closet. My parents used that closet as an overflow area where all their suits, dresses, and any extra clothes that didn't fit in their closet would end up. I remember my dad picking me up from school as usual in his patrol car, and we headed home. We were about 5 days into living in this house at the time. When he opened the door, I remember him stopping me from coming in as he entered slowly. He put his hand on his holster and told me to wait on the porch. A couple minutes later, he came out and he was on the phone with my mom, asking her if she had moved the clothes from the upstairs closet. When he finally let me in, I had seen all the clothes from the upstairs closet laying on the floor at the bottom of the stairs, as if someone threw them out quickly. Apparently, that long closet that was connected to my room was the original owner's personal office, and he didn't want anything in there.
My God.
Girl, if I came home and my fucking my Gucci was on the floor,
Yeah.
bitch, me and that ghost would have words.
That's crazy. But you know what? This sounded like a very good like snippet. That could be like a scene in a movie.
How like sassy of a ghost.
But that's actually so scary because, you know, it's kind of like as if somebody broke into your house. So you don't initially know that if it's a ghost or if somebody just broke in. Like, you know, imagine being out the house all day. You come back and everything's rearranged. Everything's a mess. And like, you know, let's say you live on your own.
That is actually kind of creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was in our case, you would just think it was me.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't like think twice. You'd be like, this bitch.
Okay, this is their second story. I used to have a TV that faced the same closet and office. Every now and again, that TV would randomly turn on. One day, when I was home alone, I heard it turn on with a pretty loud volume level. So I casually went upstairs and turned it off. As I got to the door, it had turned on again. So I went back and turned it off. Started walking back to the door, and it turned back on again. At this point, I was pretty frustrated and yelled out loudly, "Are you done messing with me or what?" Girl, I couldn't talk to a ghost like that. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I couldn't do it.
Show some respect.
I know. I'd be like, "Oh, you don't like the TV? You want it on? Okay, let's have it on. Let's have it loudly." As soon as the last word came out of my mouth, the power went out in the upstairs. Needless to say, I ran downstairs faster than I had ever done in my life. I sat on my couch until my mom got home. Our fuse box was in the basement, and there was no way I was going down there to figure it out. I was 15 at the time. I haven't been that scared since, besides my sleep paralysis. Happy hunting!
Jeez. What I want to know is what movie was playing when the TV turned on. What was the repertoire of the ghost?
That's actually a good question.
You know, was it Love Island? Or was it like...
Something scary.
Come on, like a scary movie, like an old scary movie.
Okay, I have one last story for you. Before we wrap this shit up.
Let's do it.
It's from Reddit user Zealous Ideal I836.
Love that.
Girl, who be coming up with these names?
Honestly.
Girl, pick a username that we could pronounce. Okay, this is called The House with the Stomping Ghost. I'm sorry.
she's voguing, she's stomping.
She's stomping the runway, eating the runway. I'm sorry. No disrespect, girl. Okay, this is our final story. So listen up.
Listening.
I moved a lot as a kid. My dad had a hard time keeping steady work. He clashed with authority. So every year or so, we'd pack up and go. Some boxes never even got unpacked before moves. I'm sorry. Like, listen, that has been my life before. But you're just moving, and you're like, don't even unpack it. Just keep it in the corner.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. You still have 2 boxes in the closet.
Because I never know when I need to go.
I just really hope you will unpack it soon.
Okay, let me read this story. One of the moves landed us in a rental house near one of his new jobs. It was a 2-bed, 1-bath with a detached garage. Rent was just $300 a month. $300 a month?
$300 a month?
Girl, this had to be 1982. Which even in 2003 was cheap. Oh, it was 2003. Sorry. The landlord gave us a heads up. Someone had died there in the last 5 years, but didn't share details. My dad shrugged it off. He saw a bargain. Bitch, I would too. From day one, the house felt off. We'd hear drawers opening and closing, water running, doors swinging open on their own. It felt like someone living there with us, but nothing really dangerous. Just constant background noise. The front door was strange too. It had a keyhole on both sides. You couldn't leave the house unless you had the key. Not long after we moved in, the keys vanished. We were still unpacking, the house was chaos, and my dad, already stressed, accused me of losing them.
This is not a ghost story, this is like a family drama. This is like ABC family drama.
It sounds like you need to work something out with your father. He was getting loud about it when suddenly we heard them hit the floor in the living room. Just like that, right in front of the couch. He picked them up, muttered something about it not making sense, and went to work. From then on, those keys became the focus of all the weird stuff. Every night, he put them in the glass bowl on top of the TV. Every morning, they'd be somewhere else. Inside boxes, under furniture. Like something was messing with us. But that wasn't the scariest part. Around 2 or 3 a.m., most nights, we'd hear heavy footsteps pacing the hallway. Loud, like someone stomping around. I was 8 years old, and one night I snapped. I yelled out, "Stop stomping around! I need to sleep! I need to sleep!" There was silence. Then boom! Like something charged down the hall straight at my room.
Stop.
My door slammed 3 times, hard. My dad yelled out from his bedroom, "Buddy!" And I tried to answer, but I couldn't. I was frozen in fear. My stomach turned. I ran to the bathroom. My dad found me crying on the toilet, terrified and embarrassed. He knelt next to me and said, "If you ever feel scared, you can come sleep in my room. Nothing can hurt you when I'm around." A week later was the final straw. His girlfriend had stayed over. Around 3 a.m., she was yanked out of bed by the ankle, dragged out of the room, and halfway down the hallway, she screamed, and whatever it was let go. She came running back, shaking. They turned on every light in the house. That's when my dad decided I wasn't staying there anymore. He sent me to live with my aunt. He looked for a new place. For a while, he stayed in that house, alone. You know, it's one thing to hear a story about a haunted house. It's another thing when you lived in one.
This is insane. Like, I'm so happy that I never experienced anything like that.
That is fucking freaky.
Like, if anything like this would happen to me, I would just leave.
That's what they all say. Girl, just leave the house. But where are you gonna go? You've invested all of this money. You had deposit first month, last month. Everything is tied into this house.
The moral of the story is, don't ever buy a house. Just rent. So you can leave the contract anytime.
Oh, well, that's our ghost stories.
Oh god. That was entertaining.
That was good, right?
Yeah,
I enjoyed that.
it was really nice. Now back to our safe reality. Love it for us.
If we hear anything at 3 a.m.,
Stop.
some knocking.
No, because we now read those stories and we gave our ghosts who live with us fucking ideas. And they're gonna be like, oh, so other ghosts do this? Let's start doing this.
Well, if you have any ghost stories that you would like to send us, please DM Derek.
Stop, if you will. I will not read.
You're not gonna read.
I'm not gonna reply.
You're not gonna read our fan mail.
No, if you do, I will make sure to screenshot the story, send to Leon, so he can save it for next year ghost stories.
And that's Halloween for us, isn't it?
And that's it.
That's it.
Enjoy your Friday Halloween party.
Get drunk
Have fun.
and wear sexy costumes.
That's it for now.
The Conversation is produced by Waldo Warehouse and hosted by Darek and Leon. Follow us on social media at The Leon Waldo and Devreki. For more information, check out the description box or go to leonwaldo.co.uk. Thanks for listening. Join us next time on The Conversation.